Hey Paw Paw, Coach Stevens here, sitting outside my driveway, right where my new workout gym is. This pole sitting right behind me with, you see the bands attached. I wanted to put together a video today to share with you guys, let you know some information about the program and about what we're trying to do to keep our athletes active. And so I got a little presentation here. I got my dog right in front of me to try to fill you in on some stuff that's going on. The first thing is I am trying to build a network, a bigger social network online, using Twitter, using Facebook, and using email. So athletes, please send me your emails, send me your phone numbers. I want to put them on my contacts so that I can build a bigger network and so that I can reach you easier. I'm going to share with you my email before I'm done with this video, and I'm going to share with you our Twitter accounts and our Facebook pages here in a few minutes so that you can connect to those things. Information we're presenting is going out in those avenues, and so parents, players, please connect and please follow us and pay attention to the posts that we're putting out. Second thing I want to do is talk to you a little bit about conditioning and off-season training. Football never ends. You know, it's the one sport that seems like it's continually being coached year-round. And this is the time period where we do a lot of training and get preparing for the fall. Well, the problem is we're not able to do that because of COVID-19 and because of the shutdowns of weight rooms and not being able to get together. So we are in a huge challenge in this particular season where we got to do some things, and we got to do them from home, and we got to make the most of what we have. The positive and the opportunity here is that Paw Paw has the ability to become the model of the sports around us, and maybe do things better than everybody else is doing them around us, and have an advantage when the fall time comes and the season sports begin again. So this is what we're doing. I started to, when this COVID-19 started to come out, I started to play with the idea of using resistance bands. If you've been in our program, you know that we use a lot of resistance bands to add strength and to keep strength during the season and to promote athleticism. Well, not having weight rooms, what can we do to challenge ourselves and be creative with workouts to get the most bang for our buck? So our program had in inventory about $2,000 worth of resistance bands. Some of them are attached behind me. And what I did immediately was I packaged those together and I handed out as many of those resistance bands as I could get to athletes. I have very few resistance bands left. Most of them have been given to different athletes that have picked them up from me over the last week or two. Now, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm sending out workouts. I'm sending them out in email, I'm sending them out on Twitter, I'm sending them out on Facebook. And what we want you to do is to become part of that. But we're gonna need some help. The first thing is that parents, I'm asking you if you have the means to try to purchase some type of resistance band for your athlete. Anything is gonna be helpful, and I'm gonna walk you through some of those bands in just a second. The second thing to tell you is that we are putting together some funds to purchase additional rubber bands. It's going to take some time, so it's not going to be a real quick thing. There's a lot of places that are out of stock, but we are going to be placing an order for rubber bands, and we hope within 2 to 3 weeks we will have some more rubber bands to be able to hand out to families that just can't come up with them financially or otherwise. Stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, if you're a family that has the means to be able to do so, or you have some resistance bands at your house, please get your athletes getting into these workouts. I'm going to share with you some places that you can purchase some rubber bands. You know, and you're not limited to where I'm going to show you. You can buy rubber bands from Dick's Sporting Goods, on Amazon, different places that just carry them. I do have some sites that I would recommend, and again, I'm going to share with you what they are. Now, as far as the bands we're talking about, here's what we really want to have in your hands. If you're a middle school athlete, we want you to have a mini band. This orange band right here is a rubber band that has a strength between 5 and 50 pounds of resistance. You can do almost any workout with just this simple orange band. Most of the workouts that we have, we use this all the time. I use this band for shoulder work, bicep, tricep work. You can double it up and add strength, do rows. You can really get full body workouts with just this simple band. The second band that we would like to have in your hands is this red band. This is a little bit more aggressive. The poundage on this particular band is between 15 and 80 pounds of resistance. Again, middle school athletes, this is all you need. You know, if you want to have a little bit more poundage, black bands, can't remember the exact resistance on them right now. I think they start out at 25 pounds. This is a band that you would use for all your leg work, squat work, single leg lunges. So these three bands are really the type of resistance you want. Again, 5 to 30 pounds, 15 to probably 50 pounds, 25, I think up to 85 pounds on these. So that's the kind of resistance that you're looking for. Not every company has the same colors. If you go through resistancebandtraining.com, these are the color bands that we would use. In addition, it's not a bad idea to pick up one of these mini bands. These mini bands are designed to go around your hips, go around your legs, do a lot of knee stabilization, hip stabilization work, and so I would recommend having something small like this to be able to do some of the workouts that we send out. All right, if you're a high school athlete, push a little bit more weight, I strongly recommend purchasing a Thunder Band. This is a teal Thunder Band. They sell them at resistanceband.com, and you can do tons and tons of stuff with this particular band. This band is the equivalent of having two purple bands tied together. A lot of leg work, a lot of speed work. If you've been in our program, you have used this rubber band a lot. I don't have a purple band. I'm totally out of purple bands. So that's another option, but I don't have one to show you. And finally, we got these big greenies. You don't really need this band whatsoever unless you want to push heavy squat weight. So if you're a bigger athlete, you want to really challenge yourself squat wise with single band setups, this is the band you'd want to look to purchase. Now, this complete package, everything I showed you here, probably is a value of about $150 worth of resistance bands. Again, if you're a middle schooler, 9th grader, even 10th grader, orange, black, red, that's really enough. If you're a high school athlete, if you want to push yourself a little bit more, really recommend getting a Thunder Band. These are the types of bands that we're looking to purchase, and hopefully we will have availability to hand out, but right now we just don't have the means. I should say we just don't have them in stock right now. All right, I'm going to show you this. Put an overshadow here. Might need to zoom in on this a little bit. How's the view on that, buddy? You see that all right? Mm-hmm. All right, so this is basically the information that I want to pass out. This is our Facebook pages right here. If you're in our program, you need to follow Paw Paw Varsity Football, and you need to follow Paw Paw Middle School Football if you're a middle school athlete. All of our workouts are going to be posted on here over the next couple of weeks until we get released from COVID-19. This is my Twitter handle, Redskin Nation Football, 2Paw Football. You know, it's going to stay that until the Redskin name is retired. At that point in time, we're going to figure out what that's going to be. You know, we'll see what our mascot name is going to be. I'm pushing for the Red Arrows. As far as resistance bands, these are the websites that I talked about. Resistancebandtraining.com. This is what we use. Best rubber bands. This is where you're going to be able to get your Thunder Bands. I've heard good things about Spry. I think some of their products are really good, especially their tube rubber bands. I know one of our trainers, Rob Lilly, uses their bands from there. I've never purchased from Rogue. I've never purchased from Athena X. Athena X is kind of expensive, so I don't really know on those. I do know that Resistance Band Training does have a lot of bands currently that are out of stock, so if you do order through there, it's probably going to be a little bit of a waiting game. These are my emails down here, mstevens.mj53@gmail.com, and then mstevens@MadawanSchools.org. Contact me, athletes. Send me your phone numbers. Send me your contact information, emails wise. I will put you on our contact list. Lastly, just talk to you about our last thing I want to talk to you about is just really some philosophy stuff. If you know me, you've been around our program long enough, you know that I'm big on 3 big rules. Do the right thing, do your very best, show people you care. And at this time period, I want you to really think about that. I want you to walk that. I want you to really concentrate on how can you, as an athlete, whether you're in the football program or you're any other athlete in Paw Paw's program, heck, if you're any athlete, period, anywhere in Southwestern Michigan and you're watching this, I want you to think about, hey, how can I do the right thing right now? It's never the wrong time to do the right thing. Second, do your very best. School's different. School's going to be different. Weight training's going to be different. Football's going to be different. And how can you do the very best? We're going to find out how tough we are, because a lot of times when you're sitting at home, you don't want to do those workouts by yourself. You got to dig deep. And so do the very best you can. And then last, show people you care. This is a time period where we really need to reach out to community and show people we care. And that could be in tons of forms. It could be simple as, going down and buying some, food from takeout from a local business, or wearing face masks in grocery stores. How can you as an athlete, how can you as a group turn around and say, hey, let's show people we care during this time period. So stay safe. I'll probably post a few more videos as time goes by. My phone number, 269-599-8475. Again, feel free to contact me. Thanks for the few minutes. Have a good day. Paw Paw Football out.